4,250.
to a
Of course,
long
if my
turn
mom
and
pay
under
the
the
rent,
mountain.
that won't be enough. So then my mom collect that 4,000 to spend on her daily expenses. So the rest, either my brother or me to look after. Then according to her, the money enough, so she does not need to claim more from the government. But suppose you don't expect to see homeless people in Hong Kong. Of course we do have, like at the second location we are visiting, that is where the most humble people to live. You may find the homeless people can be there. But if one day asking help, they do get help. If my mom claim not enough, she can live there for free. She can get more money from the government. So those they live in a government apartment, they can, when they have no income, free to
The
live there.
construction area, yeah.
And they take about 5,000 a month from the government. Also free for other things, like medical. Of course, medical is affordable as well. It is not costly at all. Everybody can manage to pay when they're not well. Now, thank you to our driver, Mr. Chen, because we don't supposed to see like this place. Or later, we are in the center of the city. So our driver, Mr. Chen, very very friendly. He just helped us to look at the main area, the city center of Hong Kong, in between airport and the first location we will visit. So we will see the Victoria Harbour. That is the city center of Hong Kong. Right. On the left, this is a ship container port. So once, this was the world #1 ship port. Like a 90s, early of 2000.
Of shipping.
But not now. Now we are out of top 10. Why? Because of from 2001, China also became member of the World Trade Organization. So things manufacturing, goods manufacturing in China are allowed export directly to the consumer, to the customers, but not before. Before, it was come to Hong Kong by ship, by lorries, and then from here to export to the customers. So Hong Kong was what they call re-export port. That support us was the #1 ship container port in the world. Now we are not. So it should be the Shanghai one. The one near Shanghai is the world #1. Singapore will be the second. So either one of them will be the top 2. The Shanghai port or Singapore, either one. So that is why I was mentioned. We may not really have people living in that kind of very critical living condition because of the economic condition had a big improvement in the last 40 years. It was just because of the opportunity to come, and we caught the opportunity and we changed from factory intensive labor work to now to open the third medicine school. So now there are only 2 medicine schools. But 2.5 years later, the third medicine school to open. That would be more training. It's about research.
That's really crap.
And now you are still on the freeway. You can see that people in Hong Kong usually we don't drive our cars as the public transport is 24 hours. The metro is most popular from 6 in the morning to 1 o'clock. We usually carry what we call octopus. Octopus is the most popular the type of payment in Hong Kong. You can use it not only for travel, public transport, but can pay for everything, like your glasses, even to your jewelry, or your lunch. You can use octopus to pay for everything. Why it becomes so popular after COVID? Before COVID, it was not. There are small business, they only take cash before COVID. But now, even those small business, family business, also take octopus to pay for the food, pay for the service. Because of, at the time COVID, the economy was quiet. The government gave money to people to spend. The government gave you not cash, cannot come to your saving account. They give you money is in order to spend and to help the quiet economy. So you can only collect the money by Apple Pay, Alipay, Octopus. And everyone in Hong Kong carry Octopus cards. Especially the older one, they carry no Alipay, no Apple Pay. So the same like my mom and her friend, they all collected 10,000, 6,000, 5,000 by 3 different times from the government on the octopus. So only if you take octopus, they will come and buy from you. If you charge them on octopus, they will come and eat at your place. If not, they go to other places where they can pay with that 10,000 on the octopus card. So that's why now octopus is almost everywhere. So next time, if you have, or you can download the app on your mobile phone if you want to pay everything by credit card. You can download the app. Is Octopus for tourists. So the treatment app, Octopus for tourists, allows you connect with your credit card. Then you can pay everything by your credit card. Okay. Here now, your left, the high-speed railway station. How fast? From here to Shenzhen.
Rika có muốn sống ở trong mấy cái nhà này không? Tôi cũng không.
There is another train.
Họ xây quá trời.
Another location. 45 minutes to Shenzhen. Because in between, they stop the people who live out of the city. Make 10 something stops in between. So that one is 45 minutes. But this one, no stop.
In Hong Kong, remind you guys about Bruce Lee, right?
Immigration. Then
Martial
get on the bullet train. And then after 14
here.
minutes, you're in Shenzhen. So that's why there are people that they may travel on this to Shenzhen to enjoy a day for dental service.
So Hong Kong in 4 hours.
Manicure, pedicure, massage, or a lunch or dinner. And here, the famous shopping street,
Wow.
Canton Road.
Wow. That's it is.
Most of the stores in Hong Kong open late, like at 11 or 12 o'clock to open. But they also remain open to very late at night, like 9:30 in the mall. Or
Wow.
9 o'clock. But those on the street
Lot of
can be
food
until
here.
10:30 or 11 o'clock. Because we shop after dinner. We may join together at 7 to enjoy dinner. Finish at 8 and then we go in the mall, go into the store and shop and before returning home. And the shop here is every day. No matter at the Christmas day or the Chinese New Year or Sunday, the shop open every day. So this is also the shopping mall. We are now on Canton Road. So the building on your right, the whole company Harbor City connect by three shopping malls connected internally. So 3-in-1 is Harbor City, including Ocean Terminal, Ocean Center, and the Gateway. And in the front, there is a tower with a clock. So this is the harbor. The clock tower was part of the old railway station.
Yeah.
Now it is the center point of Hong Kong. So what the center point, when we talk about distance, this is 0 mile. So from here to airport, 20 miles. From here to Macau, 40 miles. This is what we call center point.
Yeah.
The left. A building was built in 1881. So in the old days, it was the big building, recreation center. Then the one in white with the tower was the time ball tower that they give signal to the ship on the harbor. And then here on my right, the horses stables and the fire station. That was what it was in the old days. Now it is a hotel, serve only 60 rooms. Of course, the shop and restaurant. So in order to remain the heritage building, we also make use of it. So there are many buildings like this, especially when you are in central of the Hong Kong Island. So that's where you are looking at the colonial style building, looking at the contrast on new and old. That is the place, because the big modern buildings are in central, but the very old historical buildings are also in central. And then we make use of those buildings, can be for anything, like a theater, a restaurant, or exhibition. And then on the left, the most famous hotel in Hong Kong was opened in 1928. So this is the Hotel Peninsula on the main road on the left, right by the Hotel Peninsula. That's in the main street in Kowloon and the first street in Kowloon from 1904. So before 1900, development was stay on Hong Kong Island until found no more space. And then they firstly built a street called Nathan Road from the harbor to another end, 3.8 kilometers. So if you're walking on Nathan Road, it will take you an hour to go through. So who is Nathan? He is one of the 28 governors of Hong Kong. So in our history, from 1842 to 1997, in 156 years, Hong Kong was managed by British. But why I don't say Hong Kong was a UK colony? Because of colony only before 1972. But from the year 1972, Hong Kong, Macau are already removed from the list of colonies. So what was that? In the year 1971, Communist Party was recognized by United Nations as the representative of China. The same year, they applied to remove Macau, Hong Kong from the list of colonies. So a year later, in 1972, United Nations removed Hong Kong, Macau from the list of colonies. So that means what? They already planned for the handover of Macau and Hong Kong a long time ago. Because the vision, one of the vision is make every part come together back to one. So Hong Kong, Macau, if we are not existing on the colonies, so what the meaning if not existing there, that means we are illegally occupied. So that is a long time already prepared. It is not really something happens just in a sudden. For the big things, it won't be sudden to come. It is a plan.
I've been there too.
Okay, here now, in the front,
No, Singapore is clean.
that is why I tell you, no young people come to work. Because at the time I was in school, only 2 universities, now 11. This is one of the 8 government universities, 3 private, 8 government. So at my time, more than like a 2/3 was not go to university. Maybe only 1/3 to go to university. But now, in my own family, in my friend, I don't see any of them not plan to go to university. Like myself, 2, my sister, 3, my brother, 2, 7 of them. They all plan to university. So now more and more universities in Hong Kong, and more people receive the tertiary education. So that's why that is to suit the condition of nowadays of different type of professional services. So who's the one to do the job that you don't need to be a professional? So that's why it comes to shortage of manpower in Hong Kong. So we have people are contract to work in Hong Kong. Like my friend from the place where I was born, working at the elderly home. That is one of the industry with shortage of manpower. And we also have a lot of girls help us to work in the family. All in total, 350,000. Mostly are either from Indonesia and Philippines from the 80s. The reason why a lady like me and my friend, we make a work. So if the grandparents are not there, we need somebody if there is a baby, a child. So that's why we need to spend money and take one to come and help us. So then the lady can be back to work because the income is no different at all of a wife and a husband. They make the same amount of income. And Hong Kong is expensive. We need 2 income in the ordinary family. 1 income cannot survive to live in the private apartment. If you live in the government housing, no problem. But if you want to own your place or you want to rent in a private building, cannot. 2 income. So what's the concept of 350,000? That is 9% of the whole working power in Hong Kong. Of course, if there are people like my friend to come and work in Hong Kong, the reason is she earn more than working at home, a lot more. So if she spend 10 years in Hong Kong, she will collect a good amount of money to go back and enjoy her retirement. Because the money that she can make here is a few times more than working at home. And here, now we are almost there to our first location. So that will be a temple, Wong Tai Sin. When we get to there, you will see what we call the zodiac sign. This is the birth chart. If you're not familiar, you can take a look. You will find out the year you was born, and then you can see what the animal is the zodiac sign of that the year you was born. This is what we call zodiac sign. Like this is the year of snake. In belief, from the year you was born, you have some major personality or character. For example, this is the year of snake. So what is the major character of those who was born in the year snake? They are very smart, very intelligent. For example, Christina was born in the year of boar, and the year of pig, big friend with all others. Or if you was born in the year, for example, dragon. Usually, when it comes to the year of dragon, all babies are born. Yeah. And we have everything to plan to make it to happen in the year of dragon, because to us, in our culture, it is good for doing anything, everything. And it would be a lot more successful if you do something in the year of dragon. But what the main character of those they was born in the year of dragon, they are very good to manage the money. They're good at managing money. That's the main thing. Especially nowadays, the life has been changed. No matter Christina live in Hong Kong, you live in any other part of the world, we are either working hard or working smart. Everyone can make a living, but not everyone can save money. and enjoy life. But those born in a year of dragon, they can manage their money wisely. So they still have money to spend, even though when they come to older. That's why. And here now, on the right, this is the east of Kowloon. When we finish the freeway on our drive to the city, that is the west of Kowloon. West of Kowloon. When we go away from the freeway. But here's the east. On the road, drive in between is 30 minutes. But a few days ago, there is an underground driveway from here to there, between the east and the west. 5 minutes. This is where a lot of things going on, even though there are some government department already set up here, like taxation department. And a very big stadium was opened in March. The one in the color purple, it was the Hong Kong old airport. So now this is what on the right. All the buildings is built at the old Hong Kong airport. The new one was opened in 1998.
What is that for?
So the stadium accommodated 50,000 people.
Tôi là
The first performance was a band from UK.
em trai
The
kìa.
Coldplay.
Còn cháu là cái gì sao gì? Con trâu hả? Vậy là tốt lắm.
And the
Là sinh
runway,
97
the
á.
runway of the old airport is a cruise ship
Trời ơi,
terminal.
trẻ vậy.
It is the second one. So now we serve two cruise
Tuổi
terminals.
trâu thì
in
làm
Hong
việc
Kong.
dữ lắm.
Ocean Terminal is where we saw the mall, Harbour City. That is the original, the old cruise ship terminal. But here we serve the new, the second, Kai Tak Cruise Terminal. Now it is the cruise season. So from
Oh,
from late September
can I
to the
see it?
early of May,
I
it is the
take
cruise
picture.
ship season. It can be any type of
Oh,
cruise
wow.
ship. Can be the world cruise ship, travel 3 months around like the Crystal cruise ship, or it can be the luxury.
Interested
like
in
the
archaeology.
Goddess and other thing, or
Yes, yes.
Silver Sea.
Thank you.
Or it can be the huge like Caribbean, or like Princess, or Costa. Those that is the international cruise ship. We also the cruise ship station in Hong Kong serve small trip, 5 days, 4 nights to Japan, to Taiwan, back to Hong Kong, and then another trip again, Taiwan, Japan, back to Hong Kong. And so then again back to the temple. What the temple is? Wong Tai Sin. Wong is the surname of the one that the temple built in memory of him. So how come there are people they would like to build a temple in memory of Mr. Wong? Because of his great contribution to the community, and the community would like the younger one to learn from him, also to show their care and love to the community. Mr. Wong was a shepherd, and one day he was chosen by the God as a medical doctor to help the community. And anyone who are not well, as long as they make visit with Mr. Wong, then they would not be in trouble anymore. So people believe, even though Mr.
Right.
Wong no longer existing, but the power of Mr. Wong can still exist to help the people who are not well. So part of the temple, it is a Chinese medical clinic. Still help the people. See, if they want to, they're welcome to come and visit the Chinese clinic at the temple here. Also still for free. No charge for both consultation and medicine. Carry on the culture of Mr. Wong. And people believe anything you ask, you get help. And that was because of there many people been visited the same temple, and they really get help. So then, because of that, making it as one of the most popular Taoism temple. people to live. Very convenient to serve the people to visit. Buddha temple usually away from the people in a mountain where it is quiet and peace. And also in Tao temple, you can see people can be making what we call fortune told. So if you want to, you can also follow or do the same thing like others. It is free of charge to pick up a bamboo container, and in each of them 100 pieces of bamboo stick. Each of them carry a number from 1 to 100. So how can you make a wish or by the bamboo stick getting the solution or the prediction and the arise? So then firstly, you will report your name, your day of birth, and your home address to make sure that the God gets to know who is there asking blessing. So tell your name, your day of birth, as well as your home address. And then we will talk about what is happening and we're making wish or asking what kind of help you're looking for. Then start shaking the container until a piece of bamboo stick to come off. But by accident, it can be more than one to come off. Then you have to put them back. It only allows one to come at a time. Then memorize the number that shows on the fortune stick. And there is an office nearby. So where there's a facility, you can type the number to the facility. Then the paper will print out for you. On the paper, that is the advice and the prediction. That is what the people do, how the people to find out the answer and also get the advice. And we don't stay too long at here. We want to spend more time at the second location. Second location is Samsuipo, a place of where again the very local people live there, or the very low income people live there. So then that would be a place that allow you free time. You can eat, you can drink, you can buy whatever you want to. Christina taking you all the time and take you back to the coach. But just in case, if you separate from the group at the place we get off, that is the car park, and you come back by yourself. If you are no longer stay with the group, you will come back by yourself. That would be, now it is 1 o'clock, 1:40. We are back to the meeting place. And because of we travel as a group, just in case, if you are not back to the meeting place, we can only tolerate 10 minutes. If over 10 minutes you are not show up, I will not hold up the group. Then if you have anything stay on the coach, I will unload it at the A04 counter. That is where I met you. If anything I find on the coach, I will just move them all to our counter. If you are not returned on time, we're only waiting maximum 10 minutes. Okay?
Okay, we no elevator.
6 floors, over 50 years. But you also see the new building, private, but also a lot government housing. The black, the orange, or the pink, the government housing. Okay, this place.
Group here, we keep going to the temple. I don't know what temple is that. We go to visiting a temple. What the lady say? Everywhere is building, high building, you know, everywhere. What passion here to temple? A lot of people visiting here. Just attracting place here in Hong Kong. I see it. Yeah, they are a temple. Here so living the Hong Kong people from Hong Kong. Not too bad. Multicolor housing. This is an old tree here.
If they are the elderly, like from elderly home, they are different locations. So I was working there. They are nurse. They are personal care worker. I was a health worker at those kind of huge size of quarantine center. That was somewhere near the airport called Asia Expo. That is for exhibition, for concert. And that is the place to look after. Those are from elderly home, from nursing home. They are no longer staying there in elderly home. So now,
Don't see a big bamboo tree for a long time.
serve people who are already registered for the less expensive government housing. But it is a long time waiting, 5-6 years. So then they can be here condition. That's it. Until there is apartment aside to them, then they can put here to them. That's what it is now.
Not the painting here. Yeah, this is a temple she's talking about. Look like in a Bruce Lee movie, right? Tai Sing Temple, okay. That's the entrance.
人多擠迫，請小心保管財物，提防扒手，免招損失。人多擁擠，
Sờ ra được cái gì ta? Làm bóng hết cả cái mũi của ông rồi. It's shining. For a touch.
人多擠迫，請小心保管財物，提防扒手，免招損失。人多擁擠，
Oh wow. Step up. Rồi, đi thang máy cho nó khỏe chứ.
When traveling the escalator, please hold the handrails and look after the elderly and children. 使用扶手电梯时，请照顾扶手长者使用 handrails， 请勿扶手对 elderly and children.
You never see Hong Kong like this.
请勿扶手，注意安全。使用扶手电梯时，请勿扶手。
Do we protest like for different topics? Oh, the French are always protesting. They do that in Australia? No, in France, the French they stay protesting. Yeah, like I didn't get sprayed.
Any bell? What? Look at here. Oh yeah.
Ox is very trustworthy. They are very reliable. Or that tiger. Tiger is very ambitious. They have big achievements. Or the rabbit is very
Chưa bắt giới đây chứ gì nè. Oh, pig.
Is well organized, and then the poor, they are very sincere. So that would be the main character of those born in different years.
Pig. Lucky pig. And cat, I think that's the cat, right? Just like New Year, right? Visiting. The weather is right, very middle here. Cool, not cool, but cold. There's the background here. There's building around here. Ở Sài Gòn cũng có mấy chỗ như lăng Cha Cả vậy đó phải không? Người ta đi cúng á, con chắc không biết hả? Còn tôi cũng chưa tới đó bao giờ hết.
They're like, oh, all this thing stuff.
You can take from there for free. You are not required to donate or to give money. It is for free on the left-hand side. You can just take one, come to here, report the name, pay your breath, and hold the dress. And then start shaking until one to come.
With us,
memorize the number.
what they call this?
Fortune.
Oh, fortune, yeah. Yeah. Cầu xăm á.
If there's a number you have, then I will take you to the office.
Cái này là xin xăm, xin quẻ đó.
What the advice, what the prediction for your pattern, or what the solution. So you're all welcome if you want to. Over there. Want to do the fortune told.
For lucky, for marry, for love, right?
Can be any question.
Any question? For money too? You are good.
I think it's
guide.
from right behind this house, right behind free of charge as well. You just go in, take a stick, and then.
Yeah, so in India, yeah, temple, a lot of temple too.
I believe as long as you are.
So here, that's a belief in among Chinese or Asian people. pin cream like
I will take you away in 5 minutes from here, okay? In 5 minutes, I will be moving you from here to other location.
Ma'am.
So we wait for those people. No problem. Take the walking stick. I will wait. I take them to the washroom. I will be here.
man, I need one place I need to go.
Washroom?
Yeah.
Now you go together.
Yeah.
มันไม่มีน้ำราดใช่ไหมเวลาเขาผัดที่ไม่มีแต่เทียนว่าสายดีถ้าทั้งแสนคุณหนูยงเปิดร้านขายทุกคนทำไมนะว่าหาเมื่อก่อนเซียนซีเปิดร้านให้ยงขายทุกคนก็คล้ายๆแบบว่าเหล้าจีนคือปากของ
Turkey Thailand is look like Hindu. Okay, mix. people come praying here. Now back here, hope I see someone. Paper tiger. Tiger.
Dada was alright. I would try it.
ชั้นฟ้า
When traveling the escalator, please hold the handrails and look after the elderly and children. 使用扶手电梯时，请照顾自己的手机而言，请用扶手帮助自己安全。Escalator, please hold the handrails and look after the elderly and children. 使用扶手电梯时，when traveling the escalator, please hold the handrails and look after the elderly and children.
Exit. Lot of people.
人多拥挤，请小心罚款财物，依法扒手，免遭损失。
喺度坐車啊！喺度嚇？
That's it.